Here we are backstage at Stone Dead again. My name's Emma. That'll be Rich. That'll be John from these Wicked Rivers. Hello.
Hello.
Thanks for having us.
Thanks for coming on and being here, because we are in the blistering heat right now.
It's a lovely day, isn't it? It's a
It's
cracker.
absolutely lovely
Festival
here.
weather.
It is. So you've got quite a lot of clothing on. Are you thinking of maybe, you know...
No pain, no gain. Yeah.
At least you've got your hats on, you know, trying to protect you from the sun.
It does help, doesn't it, the hats?
Yeah, now I only get sunburn from here downwards.
Yeah, from the nose downwards.
Yeah, I mean, your nose, your chin ain't getting sunburned, is
No,
it?
there's quite a lot of beard going on there.
There is.
Quite a lot of beard. So I'm sorry I missed you earlier because I was arriving and doing the whole press thing, but I know you had an awesome set. How was it for you?
Absolutely incredible. Great crowd. They made a lot of noise.
Yeah.
Yeah, you worry when you're the opening act, and especially some people would have been arriving today and some people would have been here yesterday because there was a few acts on last night as well. So you worry that, are people too hungover, or they're going to be... The support was amazing. Everyone seemed to turn up to cheer us on. It was
Oh, it's a great audience out. It's a great atmosphere, isn't it? It's like
Yeah.
it's almost like a small download, isn't it? It's very friendly and just really, really nice. People, just lovely vibes out there, which is good.
Absolutely, yeah.
So is this the first Stone Dead that you've done?
It is, yes. Yeah.
Yeah. It's a good festival, isn't it?
It's absolutely incredible. Hopefully not the last.
Yeah, and hopefully, so you've kicked off the main day today. Hopefully, you know, getting nearer to the top for next year.
Yeah.
Oh, that'd be nice.
Come on,
Yeah.
I mean,
we'll have a
few
bit of
people
that.
did say we should have been higher up the bill, but that was my mum, to be fair.
Yeah. Oh well, I think you should have been higher up the bill, but only because I wanted to see you and I missed you earlier. Sorry about that. I think I was getting a cheese toastie or something from. I'm sorry, right?
You can't miss out on a cheese toastie, and we would never expect
Yeah.
you to.
I was
You're making me
peckish,
hungry
mate.
now.
I was peckish. So, how's your 2022 or 2022 been? It seems to have been very busy.
It's been it's gone by so quick.
Flown.
It still feels like we're in the first quarter of the year.
Yeah.
It's nuts. I mean, I joined the band, I've been in the band a year now, and so I joined back end of last year, and to think that it's been a year now, it's just flown, absolutely flown by.
Crazy.
Yeah.
Wow. And Eden is the current baby. That is your album.
It is.
And it's was it delayed coming out because of COVID, or did it come out on schedule?
We just put it out anyway.
Yeah, you just.
But it was recorded in
Get
that
it out.
time though, wasn't it?
No, it was recorded end of 2019.
So was
Right.
it
November
was your
19.
touring plans that got affected by...
Yeah, we were supposed to be doing a tour with Riders Creed to promote it because their album was coming out at the same time.
Yeah.
Obviously that all got canned, but we still put the album out, and we got a really good response as well, considering that we couldn't get out there and promote it the way we wanted to.
Yeah. Well, it's going well. And the next album, how far along are we with that?
It's all written. We're currently in the process of recording.
I reckon we're about halfway through recording it
Something like
at
that.
the minute.
Is it sounding big, boys? It's sounding big.
It's sounding big, yeah.
Powerful.
Epic. Yeah,
Epic,
would be the
epic,
word I'd go
epic
for.
is
Yeah.
epic is a much better. I'm just trying to think of any other words that I actually have got no words.
Gigantic.
I'm of that
girthy.
age where
Girthy?
Yeah.
it's
it
got a
girthy?
girth.
It's got girth.
Is it, what, more than length?
I mean, length is important as well, but
Well,
I
it's only
think
10
girth.
songs.
Yeah, we had to
10
get it.
songs.
We had to try and get
Okay.
it to fit
But
on
they're
the
all
vinyl,
girthy
so-
songs.
Yeah,
Is that
Very
what you're
good.
saying?
yeah,
Okay.
yeah.
Very good, very good. So, okay, but basically the girthy, lengthy album, it's not coming just yet. What, 2023?
Yes, we're looking at
January, February, I think.
I think first
Maybe.
first
Yeah.
half of the year.
Yeah. I want to ask you about your set. You know, your live, what do they call it? A stage set?
Yeah.
The Grandma's living room.
Oh, yeah, the
Yeah,
dressing, the stage dressing.
Yeah, the stage dressing, yes. So
yeah, well, we've got
that's
our
interesting.
lamps. Yeah,
Yes.
and it's funny because they used to be kept at Aaron's house, didn't they? So whenever we'd be gigging, if Mrs. would be sat at home in the dark because all the lights would come with us for the stage.
No.
But I think since she's got, they've put the power on in the house, haven't they now? So she's got lights.
That's always good to know.
Yeah.
Maybe use candles. So, but I mean, that's like a trademark thing that you do. That's like, yeah, well, okay, we know that's that band that are playing, and they've got the grandma thing. You got rugs and everything as well, or?
Yeah,
Yeah.
rugs.
We've got the mandala sort of drapes.
You
as
can't
well.
go wrong with a good drape.
And also, my favourite bit is the, we call them twat rags, but they're actually grandma scarves that we buy from charity shops and wrap around the microphone stands.
Yes.
But many an afternoon I spent in a charity shop looking at grandma's scarves.
I bet you have.
Oh, yes.
You can't go wrong with charity shopping.
Oh, mate, that's...
I love it.
Every time I go in a charity shop, it's full of rubbish, and then I'll see him out, and he's wearing something nice. Oh, where'd you get that from? Oh, charity shop.
Charity shop.
He's been in there before you. Mate.
You-
That's
Yeah.
what's happened, John.
You got all the good stuff.
You hear the best lines in charity shops as well. People will be talking. You just go in there just to listen to people's conversations. Amazing. I was in there one the other day and some woman shouted to another, "You can keep your corned beef in that as well."
Really?
So, yeah.
You get it all in there. So, which festivals have you played this year? Can you reel them all off?
Not in order.
No, I don't know. You don't have to do it in order.
Just push play.
That was good. Yeah, that was recent.
That was
Yeah.
brilliant.
Steelhouse,
That was amazing.
Love Rocks, Call of the
Banging.
Wild,
Blimey.
Firestorm.
Firestorm.
Apparently, that's a real up and comer, isn't it? That is
Oh,
a real
it
like.
was-
You got to go there
The
next
thing about
year.
Firestorm, best location, it's beautiful.
Oh,
Yes,
Honestly.
The
like
setting is
like
unreal.
being in a sort of yoga retreat kind of thing as you
it's
walk
like-
in.
It's quite isolated.
Yeah.
And there's big tree lines all around you, so you feel like you've really escaped. And because it was such nice weather as well, it was beautiful.
It was
a
the
really good one.
hottest I've ever been on stage though. I didn't know you could sweat from your fingertips. Apparently you
Yeah,
can.
yeah.
You have got hairy
yeah.
fingers though, to be fair.
There's quite a you are quite a hairy band. So lots of festivals. What are the best things about festivals for you guys, or just as musicians playing, and also just festivals in general?
I think as musicians, it's the best thing about festivals is a lot of people here probably haven't heard of us, haven't heard us before. We're getting to play in front of new people. Hopefully, they like us. And I think just as people, the vibe of festivals.
Yeah, you can't beat that open air. People are on the cider, they're camping so they can have a few drinks.
Yeah.
The smell of food wafting around your nostrils as you're wandering around, and the crews as well, like especially this place, it's my first time at STONEDEAD. The crew have been amazing, just to get all our equipment on stage, the turnarounds from one band to another, they know what they're doing, and it's
It's fast.
nice to be in people's hands where they know what they're doing, and they quick change around, bosh, and it's done. It's amazing.
Yeah. And also, do you get to spend time with the other bands on the bill, or do you not really get to party, like
Little bit.
passing
I mean,
ships in the night?
The
is that
backstage
phrase?
area, to be honest, is like everyone's got their own. It's like forensic tent. It's like there's been a murder and they've put a white forensic tent around the crime scene, and then there's like 6 of these crime scenes all going on in the same hall. So while we're all in the same hall, we're separated by these CSI tents. But you can
my
hear them.
gosh.
You can't see them, but you can hear them.
Oh, it sounds like those damn crows have arrived. There's a Welsh accent over there. Yeah, it must be. No, I'm only joking. I meant in your CSI tent. So like, I can hear them, I can't see them. Which tent are they
Is
in?
that Ronnie creeping up on us? What's going on?
Watch out, he's always around, that Ronnie. You've got to be careful of him. Small but perfectly formed and quite fast. So I bet that's, I mean, if I was a musician, that's probably the bit I'd like, the socialisation. That's not actually a word, is it? The socialising. Socialising.
I like
Socialisation.
that. Socialisation. Yeah.
I just made that up.
I think it is a
The
word, but I don't
social-
think it means that.
Yeah, okay, it probably just means something really weird.
Okay.
The socialising part, I would like the socialising part of just hanging out and seeing,
The interesting thing,
Other-
because
your mates.
the band have been going 7-8 years now, and as I say, I've only been in the band for a year, so the biggest eye-opening thing for me was how supportive all the other bands are of each other. It's a lovely scene, and that goes for the fans as well. The fans support each band. It's not like they've got the favourite and they don't care about the rest.
Yeah.
They want all the bands on the scene to succeed, and the bands on the scene want each other to succeed as well, which is unheard of really, and it's brilliant. I love it.
I agree. It's a great scene. I love it.
Yeah.
It's really good, and these festivals are great. I should do some more. So talking of other bands and other musicians, let's talk about collaborations. Anybody that you would like to collaborate with, an
We're talking
artist?
to Katy Perry's people, aren't we, currently? At the
I think that's a good move.
Yeah.
We were talking earlier with Stone Broken. They want to do Britney Spears. I mean, come on, it could happen.
John wants to do Britney Spears. as
Hey,
well.
hang on a minute.
You're going to get me in trouble.
Collaborations, we're talking. Please, Rich, keep it clean, mate. Come on. What are you thinking?
I mean, I'd quite like to do a collab with Billie Eilish, to be honest.
Yeah.
Yeah, her stuff's amazing, man.
Yeah. Cheers.
Especially that first album, absolutely incredible.
Yeah. I mean, the most recent album. I don't know if it's a second, but there was that the one big single where it just erupts. Like to start with, it just builds, doesn't it? And then it erupts, and you're like, oh my God, how's she done that? My daughter loves her. She's a young person's person.
Yeah, Billie Eilish or Phineas, her brother.
Yes. Okay, let's make it happen.
Yeah, or both of them.
Let's make it happen. Right, that's an interesting one. Anyone springing to mind?
I mean, I'm a massive fan of the Stones. I'd love to get Jagger involved in one of our songs. Have him come out on stage strutting about, do some vocals on the chorus. That'd be amazing.
Very good.
Yeah,
I like
John's
it.
got the moves like Jagger as well. So
He's got the moves. I know. I mean, who
like
was that?
Jabba.
Yeah, very funny.
no Jabber, no longer.
That was quick. Let's talk about the often hellish music industry. Is there one? If you could change one thing about the music industry, what would it be?
We'd get paid more.
Yes.
We'd earn money doing it.
It's one of them things, like a lot of things, in life. You got your top sort of elite 1% or whatever who make all the money, and then all the bands underneath there sort of struggle to get by, really. I mean, we've all got full-time jobs. All our holiday goes on gigs and that kind of thing. So, it can put a strain on relationships and things like that. You can't go on holiday. If you're a big fan of beach holidays and stuff, you're out of luck, really, because it all goes on this. So perhaps, maybe paid a bit better. And I don't know. It's a funny industry, really, because you find that all the people at the top have been doing it for so long. It's like they're only going to be able to do it for a certain amount of time, and then they're going to be too old, and then you want the new generation of bands coming through. But it seems like just the nature of the industry is that you get those big acts and they just stay there for years and
they
years.
Need to
and
just
until
go
they
off. Just go off on a hiatus. Everyone should just go off on a hiatus. They can come back in 5 years. Let the new ones come up. Right, just take all their music off the streaming platforms. So, the audience, this is a good idea, right? The audience can only check out new bands.
Yeah, for a short period of time.
Yeah, but they've got to pay. None of this 0.00004p pence thingy, right? This is a great idea. Strip everyone off the streaming sites, except the newer bands and I've just gone into a dream world there. That'd be nice, wouldn't it?
We could be changing the world right here.
Yeah, let's change the music industry. It's so hard to be sustainable. Everything costs money. That's the thing, isn't it?
It does.
Not only have you got to fork out money for your actual recordings, production, mixing, mastering, all of that sort of side, then you've actually got to get the music out there and heard. So press, PR, TV and videos, social media, marketing, everything. It's a lot. You'll have to go and sell your bodies, you two.
Well, you have to compete with the people at the very top as well, because it's the same audience that's buying the Rolling Stones records, that's buying our records, that's buying Rival Sons records. So you have to be able to compete with the big boys, but you're doing it on a shoestring budget, and that's why things like doing the crowdfunder that we did, and the incredible support that we had from the fan base in getting involved with that and helping us to finance the album is really the only way that we've been able to do it.
I think crowdfunding's great, isn't it, for this sort of level of our industry?
It's good,
it
isn't it?
really is. I hear nothing but good things about it.
Yeah, we were very conscious of not just wanting to ask people for money, so we wanted to make a body of products available for people so that they could buy something. So they're not just giving us money, they're buying something themselves, and we're using that money to then pay for the album. So
it's a good list of products that we've spent a lot of time sort of curating, making sure it was stuff we thought was cool.
Yeah.
A couple of experiences as well. There's a whiskey tasting session with the band.
That's it.
That's great. Your old hats, maybe?
Yeah,
I think there are a couple of old hats on
What
there.
about a cutting of a lock of a hair?
You didn't think of that.
Come on, that's a no-brainer.
A beard trim.
It's a no-brainer, right?
good idea.
John's beard, lob John's beard off, or there should be some sort of experience of
Get rid of a bit of this chest there.
Yeah, look, that needs to come off. I mean, come on.
Some people would be happy.
I'd pay 50 quid to shave that.
Oh, shave it! Come on, you'd have to wax it.
I'd
Whoa.
I'd comb it first.
Have you seen
shampoo
where
and
Steve
condition
Carell
it?
gets his chest waxed?
Yeah.
Doesn't look
No,
fun
I
to me.
think crowdfunding is a great idea for up and coming bands, isn't it? Have you got any other advice for bands at a lower level to you that are just starting out, of how they can reach the higher levels?
For me,
Top tips.
the big difference is getting involved with a body of people who know what they're doing. We're lucky that we're working with RPM management, and I think that John would agree that
Yeah.
to get to that next level, you need to work with somebody who's experienced the next level. They know what they're doing. They've got the contacts, and that's why we're lucky working with the girls at RPM.
Yeah.
You know, Josie, Heidi, and Terry. They're doing an incredible job for us, and they open doors for us. And really, it's difficult to open those doors yourself. You need
It
the
is
right
about who
people
you know,
around
isn't
you.
it? That's the
Yeah.
thing. It is.
100%, yeah.
It isn't. Yeah, not what you know.
Yeah,
it's who
before
you know.
we got
It's a
involved
small
with
industry.
RPM, we'd got to a level and we felt we couldn't get
Push through any more
any
doors.
further.
Yeah. No, that's good advice. You know, try and always take advice from people if they want to give it to you, and don't be afraid of asking for
100%.
advice.
Always ask. The worst that's going to happen is
They
someone's
won't
gonna
answer
be,
you or
yeah.
tell you
If they
something
don't
you
like
didn't want to
your stuff,
know.
they just won't answer you. But if
Yeah.
they do like you, you know, they might answer you. They might be too busy to work with you, but if you're persistent and you keep going, just keep writing as
Shows
well. That's another
good
thing.
attitude.
Keep writing.
Yeah, keep writing. Manners, politeness on the way up, see them on the way down, that old chestnut. And what's next for These Wicked Rivers for 2022 after we've cooled down after this mighty STONEDEAD Festival?
I mean, I feel
very
like we're
hot.
not ever going to cool down from this, to be honest.
Maybe we won't. Maybe we won't, but we'll try. Cold showers. Cold showers are where it's at. You
But
got your, not AC/DC, you got your
Hayseed
Hayseed Dixie tour. That's good. When is that happening?
That's
Like October?
It starts at the end of September, the 27th, I think.
I think so. Yeah.
Aaron's birthday. That's
Is it?
Yeah, starts on Aaron's birthday.
How old is he?
Nice. 25.
It's in his 20s. It's,
Youngster.
Oh,
Yeah.
it's annoying, honestly.
This
yeah.
is what happens, yeah. There's youngsters around. So you've got your Hayseed Dixie. That's happening. That'll keep you busy, and that's good. Opens you up to new people
Absolutely,
as well.
yeah.
They are going to lap that up, and then
Yeah, and then
carrying
we've
on
got
for the album.
yeah, and then it's getting the album
Christmas
out. Really.
and that. You got a bit of time off at Christmas. Chill.
Probably a little bit. I'd have thought so.
Usually.
Well, I won't, because I work Christmas, don't I?
Oh yeah, we'll still be working, obviously. but
Slogging
time
away.
off from gigs.
Slogging away.
Yeah, and then early next year the new album, and then Madness. We expect Madness when the album comes out. Hopefully, you know, people will really love it, and hopefully we'll get a bit of airplay from it, and then who knows
Yeah,
what will
sure
happen.
you will.
We'd love to get out to Europe, wouldn't we, as well? I was
Oh,
speaking
yeah.
to a bloke earlier on, a fella from Norway. He was saying they'll love you in Norway. He says to me. I said, brilliant, let's do it. Sort
Great.
it out, mate.
Throw it at me, because it's enough expensive in Norway, isn't it?
Oh, God, it's like £15 a pint or something.
Yeah,
isn't it?
it's quite high. I was there in February. Everything's quite expensive. It's all very well for them because they get paid more than us, don't they? And we go there and we're like, how much for a croissant? £15. A cup of tea is 20. Oh no, I'm learning Norwegian and I couldn't say anything. Jeg elsker du. I love you. That's all I know.
You
In
get
fact,
by
it
just
should have
saying
been
that, do you?
Jeg elsker, I love. Got a bit beer. All is beer. All.
So
The
what's
beer
I
is
love
ollen.
beer?
Jeg elsker all.
Jeg elsker all.
Jeg elsker all. And if you
That's
don't
it,
like
isn't
something, ikke, add, or ikke is no, I don't. Jeg elsker ikke all. I don't like beer.
We won't need
You
to
can
know
get
that.
you can
We
get
won't
a
need to know
long
that.
way. Oh no, just jeg elsker all. Where is the beer? Anyway, it's been lovely talking to you guys, and say goodbye to the camera. Thank you
Pleasure.
very much. These Wicked
Thank you very
Rivers.
much for having us.
Thanks for having
Cheers.
us.
Thank
It's been a pleasure.
you.